Surprisingly, it's a fact that did you know your liver is a mighty superhero? This phenomenal organ accomplishes over 500 vital functions every single day, working diligently to ensure your health. Picture your liver as the ultimate bodyguard. It filters toxins and harmful substances from your bloodstream, allowing your body to function optimally. One of its key roles is producing bile, an essential element for breaking down fats and making digestion seamless. Moreover, the liver processes all the nutrients from your meals, ensuring that your body receives the fuel it needs to thrive. It also stores important vitamins and minerals, including iron and vitamin B12, which are crucial for your well-being. But wait, there's more. The liver regulates cholesterol levels, balancing hormones to maintain your body's equilibrium. Additionally, it supports your immune system, playing a critical part in fighting off infections and diseases. With all these responsibilities, it's no surprise that the liver is often hailed as the body's unsung hero. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work your liver is doing to keep you healthy and energetic. Here's what actually happens when goldfish remember. It's commonly believed that goldfish forget everything in just 3 seconds, but this is a myth. Research reveals that goldfish possess impressive long-term memory capabilities, allowing them to retain information for as long as 5 months. In experiments, these clever fish have learned to perform tasks like pushing levers for food and distinguishing between various shapes and colors. They can even return at specific times for feeding, demonstrating an understanding of time that's akin to having an internal clock. More astonishingly, goldfish can remember their tank mates and human caregivers, associating certain individuals with food rewards. In maze tests, they consistently navigate their way back to treats, recalling the correct paths even weeks later. This behavior indicates that goldfish are far from forgetful. They exhibit complex neural processes and a natural curiosity about their environment. So the next time someone makes a joke about goldfish and their supposed short memories, you can enlighten them with the intriguing truth about these remarkable fish. What if I told you termites build skyscrapers? These remarkable insects create towering mud mounds that rise majestically across savannas, serving not merely as dirt piles, but as intricate architectural wonders. Inside these structures lies an impressive network of tunnels, vents, and even gardens of fungi, all working together to maintain a perfect balance of temperature and humidity. Termites have mastered a form of natural climate control, cleverly opening and closing vents to regulate airflow and promote the exchange of gases. This ensures that the internal environment remains ideal for their symbiotic fungi, which play a vital role by breaking down plant material into digestible food for the entire colony. Fascinatingly, researchers have drawn inspiration from termite mounds to create sustainable architecture. Their passive cooling systems have influenced the development of modern energy-efficient buildings, such as those in Harare, Zimbabwe. It's an extraordinary example of green architecture at work. No blueprints or HVAC systems needed, just a colony of tiny builders united in their purpose. Can you imagine that? Why does music unite us at the Bob Marley Museum? This vibrant site, located in Kingston, Jamaica, serves as a powerful gathering place for fans and music lovers alike. The museum isn't just a repository of memorabilia, it also represents the heart and soul of Bob Marley, whose legendary melodies continue to inspire countless individuals across the globe. As visitors walk through the courtyard, they find themselves enveloped in a sense of community, sharing personal stories and emotional connections to songs like One Love and No Woman, No Cry. The air pulses with the rhythm of Marley's music, offering a unique atmosphere that fosters unity and peace among diverse individuals. Every corner of this courtyard seems to vibrate with unforgettable tunes, allowing each visitor to feel a connection not only to Marley, but also to each other. This shared experience highlights music's extraordinary ability to transcend cultural and geographical boundaries. Whether you've been a lifelong admirer or are just discovering his sound, the Bob Marley Museum provides a memorable glimpse into the life and enduring legacy of a reggae icon who profoundly influenced a generation. Turns out, the truth is that Kennedy was our richest president. Before Donald Trump made headlines for his wealth, John F. Kennedy held the title of the richest U.S. president. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's fortune stemmed from a blend of family wealth and savvy investments. Unlike today's billionaires, his wealth was substantial for his era, allowing him to navigate both privilege and politics effectively. The Kennedy family had deep roots in several lucrative industries, notably shipbuilding and real estate, which played a crucial role in building his considerable net worth even prior to his political career. This financial background provided him with unique opportunities and a network of influential connections, which likely shaped his approach to leadership. From managing the tensions of the Cuban Missile Crisis to advocating for civil rights, Kennedy's economic status must have influenced his decision-making. So when reflecting on presidential legacies, it's essential to recognize that wealth can significantly impact not just lifestyle, but also the very nature of political leadership and the choices made in times of crisis. Guess what really drives birds to sleep in flight? It sounds unbelievable, but certain birds like frigate birds and swifts can actually sleep while soaring through the skies. Researchers have discovered this astonishing ability using tiny EEG sensors that track brain activity. These remarkable birds practice a method called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, which means they can rest one half of their brain while the other half remains vigilant. This unique adaptation is essential for enduring long trips across vast oceans, sometimes lasting days or weeks without landing. Staying alert helps them navigate, avoid obstacles, and maintain their balance, all while giving their brains a much-needed break. For species that cannot safely land on water or find food en route, this ability is crucial for survival. They are the only known vertebrates that can seamlessly combine motion and sleep, showcasing nature's incredible knack for overcoming challenges. This fascinating discovery not only highlights the marvels of avian biology, but also opens up a window into the evolutionary adaptations that enable these birds to thrive in their demanding environments. Turns out the truth is that Yosemite is a climber's paradise. Absolutely. Yosemite National Park attracts climbers worldwide, thanks to its stunning granite cliffs and breathtaking views. One of the most iconic features is El Capitan, soaring at a staggering 3,000 feet. This massive rock formation draws in climbers eager to challenge themselves on its sheer vertical face, offering famous routes like the Dawn Wall, celebrated for its difficulty and breathtaking beauty. Meanwhile, Half Dome stands as a reward for adventurous hikers, with a challenging ascent that showcases incredible vistas. Yosemite's allure extends beyond its majestic formations. The park also hosts numerous climbing competitions, further enriching its vibrant climbing community. With hundreds of routes available, from beginner-friendly paths to advanced climbs, Yosemite caters to adventurers of all skill levels. The combination of natural beauty, challenging climbs, and a lively atmosphere makes Yosemite not just a national park, but a bucket list destination. So what are you waiting for? Grab your climbing gear and discover the magic of Yosemite yourself. Here's what actually happens when fawns are born. Newborn deer, known as fawns, enter the world equipped with an extraordinary survival skill. They are born scentless. This remarkable adaptation serves as a vital defense mechanism against predators, including wolves and bears. Imagine a tiny fawn lying in the tall grass, perfectly camouflaged and completely undetectable. It's nature's own hide-and-seek. While adult animals often rely on their keen sense of smell to track down prey, the absence of scent allows fawns to blend into their environment like little ninjas. Their mothers, aware of this strategy, routinely leave their young in safe locations while they search for food, ensuring their offspring remain hidden from potential danger. As fawns grow, their scent develops, which plays an essential role in creating a bond with their mothers and socializing within their herd. This transition from scentless infants to recognizable individuals reflects the wonders of nature, showcasing how adaptation helps species thrive. So, the next time you spot a fawn in the wild, appreciate its incredible journey of survival and the brilliance behind this seemingly simple yet powerful trait. Prepare to be amazed by snake senses. The classic image of a cobra swaying to a snake charmer's flute is a captivating yet misleading spectacle. Who would have thought that these fascinating reptiles aren't really responding to music at all? Snakes are nearly deaf to airborne sounds since they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, they possess an acute sense of ground vibrations, which they detect through their jawbones as they rest on the earth. When a snake seems to dance, it's actually reacting to the low-frequency vibrations produced by the charmer's movements and instrument. Without these subtle cues, the snake quickly becomes disinterested. This remarkable ability makes snakes excellent at sensing their environment, recognizing the approach of predators, or detecting even the slightest seismic activity. So, the next time you see a snake charm, remember that it's not the melody that captivates them. It's the heartbeat of the ground beneath them that drives their unique response. What other myths about animals do you believe? Let's uncover the truth about old measurement systems. Despite the world's shift towards the metric system, which is used by nearly every country on the planet, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia hang on to the British imperial system. This surprising choice has roots that delve into the complexities of history, culture, and tradition. The metric system, with its simple base 10 approach, allows for easy calculations, making it especially useful in fields like science and engineering. For instance, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, while 1 kilometer consists of 1,000 meters. This simplicity streamlines tasks, whether converting ingredients for a recipe or discussing distances in a scientific context. However, in the United States, people often find themselves perplexed when they must switch from miles to kilometers or gallons to liters, a conversion that can feel like navigating a labyrinth. The stubborn adherence to imperial measures creates a measurement divide that complicates international travel and communications. As conversations about standardizing measurements continue, will the US and its fellow holdouts ever embrace the metric system? For now, we remain within this curious blend of the old and the new. Most people don't know this, but swans mate for life. Swans are fascinating creatures, not just for their beauty, but also for their deep bonds. These elegant birds form monogamous partnerships that can last for many years, often throughout their entire lives. Once a pair of swans finds each other, they engage in a remarkable courtship process that involves synchronized swimming and mutual preening. Together, they build intricate nests, usually near water, where they raise their cygnets, the adorable baby swans. This division of labor showcases their teamwork and dedication. However, if tragedy strikes and one swan dies, the other is likely to experience profound loneliness and may never seek out another mate. Some surviving swans remain in mourning for considerable time, highlighting their emotional depth and remarkable loyalty. Observers of these majestic birds often note how their behavior mirrors our own experiences of love and loss. So next time you spot these graceful creatures gliding across a lake, remember that beneath their serene exterior lies a powerful tale of love that's both beautiful and profoundly poignant. Scientists recently discovered that Australia's dingo fence is extraordinary. This impressive structure is not merely a basic fence, it stretches over 5,600 kilometers, claiming the title of one of the longest fences in the world. Constructed during the 1880s, its main purpose was to safeguard crops and livestock from the cunning roaming dingoes, which are native wild dogs known for their clever hunting skills. The fence begins in the eastern part of Queensland and extends all the way to the rugged cliffs bordering the Nullarbor Plain in the west. Throughout its extensive journey across diverse Australian landscapes, farmers have tirelessly maintained the barrier to protect their animals. Surprisingly, the dingo fence has also evolved into a sanctuary for various wildlife, providing refuge for goats, kangaroos, and a multitude of birds. This remarkable feat of engineering exemplifies human creativity in overcoming nature's challenges, while simultaneously serving as a poignant symbol of the Australian outback. It highlights the intricate balance between agriculture and wildlife management in a land characterized by extremes. Could a fence convey such a rich narrative? What if I told you about Glastonbury Tor's legends? This iconic hill in Somerset, England, draws visitors not just for its breathtaking views, but also for its fascinating history and myths. Rising majestically above the town, Glastonbury Tor is topped by the ruins of a medieval church tower, a striking reminder of the area's ancient past. Its significance is woven deeply into British folklore, particularly the legendary tales surrounding King Arthur. Many believe that this hill served as a sacred site for centuries, attracting pilgrims and seekers of spiritual enlightenment. According to legends, Glastonbury Tor is connected to the quest for the Holy Grail, with some claiming King Arthur himself rests somewhere on its slopes. Others suggest that it marks the entrance to Avalon, a mystical land known for its healing powers and enchantments. As visitors traverse the hillside, they immerse themselves in a rich tapestry of stories, exploring not only the stunning landscape, but also the echoes of history embedded in its soil. Have you experienced the magic of Glastonbury Tor yet? Guess what really drives surprisingly? Octopuses are masters of disguise. These incredible sea creatures exhibit a remarkable ability to change not only their color, but also the texture of their skin. With an assortment of specialized muscle-controlled structures called papillae, octopuses can transition their skin from smooth to spiky in the blink of an eye. This rapid transformation allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, whether hiding among coral reefs or camouflaging on rocky seafloors. The magic doesn't stop at physical changes. Recent studies reveal that octopuses possess impressive intelligence. They can observe their environment and learn from their experiences, refining their camouflage techniques over time. This means that when an octopus changes its appearance, it is not merely reacting to a threat, but making a conscious choice based on its observations. The combination of memory, learned behavior, and their intricate neural coordination creates one of nature's most advanced forms of camouflage. Through these remarkable adaptations, octopuses showcase a level of smarts and sophistication that continues to baffle and fascinate scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. What if I told you Komodo dragons are venomous? For years, many thought these giant lizards incapacitated prey solely through bacteria-laden bites. However, groundbreaking research reveals a chilling fact. Komodo dragons possess venom glands that release a potent cocktail of proteins. These toxins work to thin the blood, lower blood pressure, and induce shock, leading victims to a slow, agonizing demise. When a Komodo bites, its serrated teeth, ideal for tearing flesh, allow the venom to seep into the wound and enter the bloodstream, causing internal bleeding and muscle breakdown. The prey may initially escape, staggering away before succumbing to their injuries. Yet the drama doesn't end there. The Komodo's extraordinary sense of smell enables it to track down the stricken victim later. This combination of lethal efficiency and acute detection makes Komodo dragons one of nature's most formidable predators. They blur the line between mere carnivores and venomous assassins, showcasing the wild's often brutal realities. Next time you hear about these fascinating reptiles, remember they are not just impressive because of their size, but also for their terrifyingly effective method of hunting. This might surprise you. Angola's borders are fascinating. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, boasting a unique geographic configuration that intrigues both travelers and scholars. It shares its borders with Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east. This strategic positioning fosters a vibrant cultural tapestry and encourages dynamic trade among these nations. But there's more to discover. To the west, Angola reveals its stunning Atlantic Ocean coastline, adorned with breathtaking views and inviting beaches that attract tourists and locals alike. This picturesque coastline serves not just as a leisure destination, but also as a key player in maritime trade, establishing Angola as a vital hub within global shipping routes. The interplay of these borders and ocean access greatly enhances the country's rich natural resources, especially in oil and minerals, which are essential pillars of its economy. The challenges and opportunities arising from this unique geography shape Angola's identity and future. For enthusiasts of geography, history, or simply lovers of beautiful scenery, Angola's rich borders and coastline will surely captivate you. Let's uncover the truth about twin births. It turns out that the longest time between the births of twins is a whopping 87 days. This extraordinary case involved a remarkable set of twins born in different years, making it feel truly surreal. In 2012, a mother from Ireland gave birth to her first twin, a girl named Amy, who arrived prematurely at just 25 weeks. Unfortunately, her twin brother, Finn, still needed time to develop and gain strength. In a fascinating decision by the doctors, they chose to delay his birth to ensure he could thrive outside the womb. Finally, after an astonishing wait of 87 days, Finn was born, setting a unique milestone in the world of sibling births. Most twins typically enter the world within minutes or hours of each other, so Finn's delayed arrival made it feel like a magical twist of fate. Can you imagine the surprises and challenges faced by both mother and babies during this time? This remarkable birth story not only showcases the wonders of modern medicine, but also highlights the incredible strength of both mothers and their newborns. Did you know that penguins have a waterproof secret? These remarkable birds, thriving in the frigid waters of Antarctica, possess a unique adaptation that keeps them warm and buoyant. Penguins rely not only on fat, but also on a protective, water-repellent layer that they meticulously apply. At the base of their tails lies a specialized gland known as the uropygial gland, which secretes a thick, oily substance. During grooming, penguins spread this oil over their feathers using their beaks, resulting in a waterproof barrier that seals in body heat while keeping ice-cold water at bay. This indispensable mechanism allows them to dive deeply and swim effortlessly for hours, all without becoming waterlogged. In fact, if penguins skip their daily oiling ritual, they can lose up to 30% of their body heat in just a minute. This adaptation not only increases their buoyancy, but also streamlines their bodies, enabling smooth gliding through the icy seas. For penguins, this waterproofing is not just a luxury, but a vital life-saving adaptation, essential for surviving one of the harshest environments on our planet. You won't believe this about the star-nosed mole. This remarkable creature possesses an extraordinary way to navigate its dark underground home. Living in the pitch-black tunnels of its habitat, the star-nosed mole relies on its unique star-shaped nose, rather than conventional vision. This distinctive appendage, featuring 22 fleshy tentacles, is not just for show. It is packed with thousands of specialized sensory receptors called Eimer's organs. These receptors equip the mole with an unparalleled ability to detect textures, vibrations, and temperature variations in its environment. With lightning-fast reflexes, the star-nosed mole can identify and devour its prey in mere 8 milliseconds, an astonishing feat that outpaces the speed of human visual recognition. This extraordinary snout acts as a sophisticated touch-based radar system, allowing the mole to sense its surroundings with precision unlike any other mammal. In essence, the star-nosed mole showcases evolution's ingenuity, demonstrating how animals can adapt their senses to thrive in extreme conditions. Isn't nature fascinating? Guess what really drives electric catfish power? The electric catfish, or Melapterurus electricus, is an astonishing predator that operates like an underwater stun gun. Found in the rivers of Africa, this fascinating fish can generate powerful electric shocks of up to 350 volts, thanks to a unique internal electric organ formed from modified muscle cells. While it may look slow and unassuming, it harnesses this capability to disable its prey with a burst of electricity. This swift jolt can paralyze small fish, momentarily knock items from a human's grip, and even stun larger aquatic creatures like perch or small crocodiles. Although the shock lasts just a few seconds, it's long enough to leave its victim floating in a helpless state. Then the electric catfish glides in and swallows the incapacitated meal with ease. Unlike electric eels that deliver quick, pulsing shocks, the catfish provides a sustained energy burst, perfect for hunting in murky waters. This remarkable species exemplifies nature's ingenuity, acting as a self-charging battery equipped with fins to adapt and thrive within its environment. Isn't that incredible? Guess what really drives the adventure at Huangshan? Huangshan, famously known as the Bridge of Immortals, is not just a bridge. It's an extraordinary journey right in the heart of the Yellow Mountains of China. As you step onto this narrow, breathtaking span, anticipation fills the air, and you might find yourself mesmerized by the stunning views unfolding beneath your feet. The rugged cliffs plunge dramatically into lush valleys, and on clear days, the landscapes seem to float among the clouds, creating a dreamlike atmosphere. This unique destination boasts iconic granite peaks and twisted pine trees, all softened by the ethereal seas of mist that roll through the region, enhancing its otherworldly charm. Whether you're hiking up to the bridge or simply relaxing in the tranquil surroundings, Huangshan enchants visitors with nature's splendor. The soothing embrace of the mountain air revitalizes your spirit and leaves lasting impressions etched in your memory. If you seek adventure fused with breathtaking beauty, the Bridge of Immortals promises an experience like no other, ensuring your camera is filled with spectacular photos and your heart is full of unforgettable moments. Can you imagine that Saudi Arabia has hidden rivers? This arid nation, known for its endless deserts, showcases an intriguing phenomenon with its wadis. Unlike traditional permanent rivers, wadis are dry riverbeds that transform dramatically during rare, intense rainstorms, becoming lively channels of rushing water. These seasonal waterways are not just captivating to see, they are crucial for the local ecosystem. When the rains arrive, wadis provide vital moisture to plants and animals, effectively rejuvenating the environment after long dry spells. The size of wadis can vary considerably, from narrow channels to wide valleys capable of handling significant water flow. The Arabic term wadi means valley or riverbed, reflecting the geographical features they represent. While these rivers may sit dry for most of the year, their emergence signals the resilience of nature in a seemingly harsh landscape. Additionally, wildlife often congregates around these temporary rivers, and local farmers cleverly utilize the seasonal floods to irrigate their crops, proving that life can not only survive, but thrive in Saudi Arabia's beautiful desert. Isn't it fascinating how life adapts in such unexpected ways? Ever wondered about the fearsome Judas chair? This medieval device, ominously known as the chair of torture, was designed to instill fear and extract confessions from its victims. Imagine a large, menacing chair adorned with anywhere from 500 to 500 sharp spikes, each one poised to pierce the skin of anyone unfortunate enough to sit in it. Straps secured the victim tightly in place, making escape virtually impossible. What's even more chilling is that the Judas chair could be heated, transforming this horrific instrument of torture into a fiery ordeal of unimaginable pain. Often employed by tyrants and authorities, it became a tool of intimidation during the darker days of the Middle Ages when extracting confessions became a grim necessity. Victims enduring this agonizing experience hoped for an end to their ordeal, sometimes revealing valuable information or confessing to crimes they may not have committed. Although the use of the Judas chair has long been abolished, the mere thought of it serves as a chilling reminder of past inhumanities and the lengths people went to in pursuit of truth. Thankfully, modern justice systems now employ humane methods to ensure the truth prevails. Surprisingly, it's a fact that cockroaches may inspire nutrition. In the fascinating world of insects, the Diploptera punctata species, commonly known as the cockroach, provides unexpected insights into nurturing young and enhancing our diets. Instead of laying eggs, these remarkable roaches produce a nutrient-rich secretion packed with proteins, which they use to feed their offspring. This substance is impressively more energy-dense than cow's milk, presenting a potential superfood that could revolutionize our understanding of sustainable nutrition. Researchers are keenly investigating the nutritional benefits of this cockroach secretion, as its protein content might help address food security challenges in the future. However, there's a significant hurdle. Current methods for mass-producing this unique food source are not yet viable, leaving it more of a scientist's dream than a daily meal option. Yet, the next time you encounter a cockroach, remember that this often maligned creature could hold the key to innovative approaches in nutrition, making it an unexpected hero in the quest for sustainability in our diets. Why exactly does the aye hunt with its finger? In the moonlit forests of Madagascar, A distinctive creature known as the ai captures the imagination with its peculiar features. This nocturnal primate, often compared to beings from folklore, possesses bulging eyes and bat-like ears, but it's the long, skeletal middle finger that truly sets it apart. This unusual digit isn't merely for show, it plays a crucial role in the ai's survival. By tapping rhythmically on tree trunks, the ai listens carefully for the hollow sounds that signal the presence of hidden insect larvae within. When it detects the echo of its meal, it gnaws through the bark using sharp, rodent-like teeth. The ai then skillfully wields its elongated finger to extract its prey, thanks to its unique flexibility and sensitive receptors. This hunting technique combines elements of sonar and tweezing, allowing the ai to thrive in its dark, dense habitat. Once viewed as a bad omen and hunted, the ai is now celebrated as a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity and resilience, reminding us that evolution often favors the most unconventional solutions. Can you imagine that a bird resembles a dinosaur? The shoebill stork, Baleniceps rex, is a mesmerizing creature that appears to have leaped out of the pages of ancient history. With its towering height of over 1.2 meters and a bill shaped like a gigantic shoe, this bird truly embodies the spirit of the Jurassic era. Found in the wetlands of Central Africa, the shoebill possesses a striking steely gaze that captures the attention of anyone fortunate enough to witness it. This silent predator relies on patience, standing motionless for hours on end as it expertly hunts fish, frogs, and even unsuspecting baby crocodiles. When the moment is right, it strikes with astonishing power, its massive beak creating a snap as loud as a gunshot. Despite its fierce hunting capabilities, the shoebill is a shy and solitary creature, preferring the seclusion of remote wetlands that offer only limited shelter. Sadly, these vital habitats are threatened by human encroachment, leading conservationists to urgently work toward preserving the remaining environments of this extraordinary, dinosaur-like bird. What will happen if we don't act fast? Here's what actually happens when coffee lovers get ready for a sandy surprise. In Turkey, coffee isn't just brewed, it's an entire experience, steeped in tradition and flavor. Instead of conventional brewing methods, Turkish coffee is uniquely prepared using a method that involves heating it in hot sand. This is accomplished with a small copper container called a sezve. By placing the sezve in the warm sand, the coffee is heated gently and evenly, allowing the rich flavors to develop fully. As the coffee bubbles and froths, the aromatic oils are released, creating a taste that many enthusiasts claim is unmatched. However, it's not merely about savoring the coffee, it's about the social ritual surrounding it. Friends and family come together as they watch the coffee being made, exchanging stories and laughter during the process. Once brewed, the coffee is poured into small cups, leaving the ground settled at the bottom, which is a cherished aspect for true Turkish coffee lovers. So if you ever find yourself in Turkey, sipping this sand-brewed delight, remember that you're engaging in a cherished cultural practice that has lasted through the centuries. You might be shocked to learn that Singapore has no rivers. This tiny island nation, famous for its vibrant skyline and dynamic urban life, stands out as one of only 4 sovereign states globally that entirely lack permanent rivers. Being bordered by just one country, Malaysia, Singapore's unique geographical situation has created challenges, particularly regarding water resources. With limited natural freshwater supplies, the nation has become a leader in innovative water management and sustainability practices. A pivotal aspect of its water strategy is a landmark agreement with Malaysia dating back to 1961, allowing Singapore to import raw water from Johor and Linggau at fixed prices. This arrangement ensures residents have sufficient water for drinking, sanitation, and enjoying beautifully maintained parks. To enhance its water security further, Singapore has invested significantly in cutting-edge technologies and infrastructure, including advanced desalination plants and extensive rainwater harvesting systems. These comprehensive efforts not only cater to local demands, but also serve as a remarkable model for other water-scarce regions across the globe. Believe it or not, pufferfish become living landmines. These remarkable creatures, often mistaken for harmless fish, possess an extraordinary defense mechanism when threatened. When danger approaches, a pufferfish quickly gulps water or air, inflating its body to several times its normal size and transforming into a round, spiky ball. This sudden change makes it incredibly difficult for predators to bite or consume. What's more, pufferfish skin is laden with spines designed to deter attackers. Many species of pufferfish also carry tetrodotoxin, one of nature's deadliest poisons, found in their liver, ovaries, and skin. Even a minuscule dose can be fatal to humans and animals alike, as there is no known antidote. Despite this risk, pufferfish are considered a delicacy in Japan, known as fugu, and require specially trained chefs to prepare safely. Researchers are fascinated by the pufferfish's inflation mechanism, studying its flexible internal chambers and muscular valves, which might inspire new advancements in expandable biomaterials. This unassuming fish teaches us that sometimes the most effective defense comes from an unexpected transformation. You might be shocked to learn that North Korea restricts travel. If you're daydreaming about a trip to the mysterious land of North Korea, prepare for a surprising journey even before you pack your bags. This country is one of the most closed-off places on Earth, making the visa process resemble an elaborate puzzle. Most travelers cannot enter North Korea freely. They are required to go through an approved tour guide or agency. You can't just hop on a plane and land wherever you please. The government maintains tight control over travel, meaning visitors are often restricted to designated areas, with constant monitoring during their stay. The visa application process can feel daunting, involving a significant amount of paperwork, a meticulously detailed itinerary, and sometimes even personal information for review. Unlike other countries where obtaining a visa can be straightforward, here, patience and attention to detail are crucial. Yet for those adventurers willing to embrace the challenge, the reward is immense, a chance to glimpse a world that seems stuck in time, offering unique insights into its culture and history. Turns out the truth is that manta rays dance. These majestic creatures glide gracefully through the ocean, resembling colossal ballerinas with wingspans reaching up to 7 meters. Manta rays possess large pectoral fins that allow them to perform slow, elegant somersaults while expertly filtering plankton through their innovative cephalic fins, which unfurl like soft horns. Not only are they stunning to observe, but mantas are also highly intelligent, equipped with large brains that reflect their curiosity. They often approach divers, sometimes even allowing gentle contact, which creates unforgettable moments in the water. A remarkable aspect of their behavior includes gathering at cleaning stations, where smaller fish feast on the parasites that cling to their skin. These cleaning sessions highlight the symbiotic relationships in the ocean. Furthermore, manta rays embark on migrations that span thousands of kilometers, showcasing their incredible navigation skills. However, conservationists now work tirelessly to protect these ocean giants from the threats of fishing and pollution. By safeguarding manta rays, we preserve not only a unique species, but also the breathtaking experience of observing their underwater ballet. Here's a wild fact about Ayubawan's warm charm. In Sri Lanka, when people greet each other with Ayubawan, they're not simply exchanging hellos, they're bestowing a heartfelt wish for long life and prosperity. This cultural practice involves placing hands together in a gesture of respect, similar to the traditional prayer stance, combined with a slight bow. It's a meaningful way to express goodwill that beautifully encapsulates the warmth of Sri Lankan hospitality. Picture yourself wandering through a lively market or a serene village where cheerful faces welcome you with this endearing phrase. Each Ayubawan serves to strengthen connections within communities, creating a sense of belonging among strangers and friends alike. In our fast-paced world, this gentle reminder to pause and foster interpersonal bonds is more relevant than ever. Whether you're meeting a local or chatting with fellow travelers, saying Ayubawan can not only brighten someone's day, but also deepen the ties between you. Dive into this joyful greeting and experience the charm of Sri Lankan culture firsthand. Here's something incredible about hummingbirds. These remarkable creatures resemble living helicopters, showcasing exceptional flying abilities. Unlike most birds, hummingbirds can hover in place, fly backward, and pivot mid-air. They achieve this incredible maneuverability by flapping their wings in a figure-8 motion, allowing them to generate lift on both the upstroke and downstroke with wing beats that can reach an astounding 80 times per second. This astounding flight is powered by strong pectoral muscles, which account for 30% of their body weight. Hummingbirds possess the fastest metabolism of any bird. Their heart can race up to 1,260 beats per minute. Due to their rapid energy usage, these tiny aviators must feed on nectar every few minutes to avoid starvation. To survive the night, they enter a state called torpor, significantly lowering their metabolism to conserve energy. Despite their minuscule size, hummingbirds are among the most complex flyers in the animal kingdom, showcasing an incredible example of evolutionary adaptation and specializing in aerial acrobatics that continue to amaze observers worldwide. Hard to believe, but dams can fail. A dam failure on the Mississippi River could unleash devastating flooding, significantly impacting nearby communities. The Mississippi River, vital for transportation and agriculture, is lined with numerous dams that regulate water flow. However, the potential for catastrophic failure exists if one of these structures collapses. This sudden breach can send millions of gallons of water surging downstream at alarming speeds, posing an imminent threat to towns and cities along its banks. Homes may be inundated, businesses destroyed, and critical infrastructure like roads and bridges can be rendered impassable. The aftermath can result in lost lives, as residents struggle to escape the rising waters. Moreover, this flooding risks wreaking havoc on local ecosystems, threatening wildlife habitats, and disrupting the delicate balance of nature. As our climate continues to change, leading to more severe weather patterns, understanding the risks associated with dam failures and preparing for such emergencies becomes increasingly urgent. What steps are we taking to ensure safety in the face of such overwhelming natural forces? Is it really true that football started in ancient China? Yes, it is. This beloved sport has fascinating origins dating back over 2,000 years to a game called Cuju. In this ancient Chinese pastime, players would kick a leather ball into a net, showcasing skills that bear a striking resemblance to the game we know today. The term Cuju translates to kick the ball, highlighting its energetic essence. However, it was more than just entertainment. It served as an essential part of military training, helping soldiers maintain agility and fitness. Picture a vibrant marketplace in ancient China, where players deftly dribble and pass while enthusiastic spectators fill the air with cheers. As Cuju spread across various cultures, it evolved into different forms of football, each influenced by local customs. Today, whether on the grassy fields of England or the sandy beaches of Brazil, the spirit of Cuju remains alive. So, when you cheer for your favorite team, remember you're part of a legacy that connects you to ancient players who first kicked that ball centuries ago. Here's something incredible about sloths and their living gardens. Sloths are so slow that they become hosts to entire ecosystems within their fur. Algae, fungi, and tiny insects make their homes in this unique habitat, effectively turning sloths into mobile rainforests. The algae not only provide natural camouflage from predators, but may also release nutrients absorbed through the sloth's skin. In a wonderful example of symbiosis, the sloth's fur creates a moist and stable microclimate, making it an ideal environment for life. Among the residents are certain moth species that only thrive in sloth fur, laying their eggs in the sloth's dung to ensure the next generation has a safe place. This relationship showcases a miniaturized ecosystem, one that inspires awe for its complexity. Moreover, biologists have discovered novel antibiotic-producing fungi residing within this furry habitat, illustrating how much we still have to learn about biodiversity. So next time you spot a sloth, remember that beneath their slow demeanor lies a vibrant, life-giving biosphere, showcasing nature's ingenuity in remarkable ways. What if I told you phones may cause anxiety? Recent studies reveal that smartphone usage has skyrocketed, with daily screen time expected to increase from an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes in 2019 to 4 hours and 49 minutes by 2024. This alarming trend translates to almost an entire workday consumed by scrolling, texting, and binge-watching, which is raising concerns among mental health experts. Approximately 68.6% of individuals acknowledge that this excessive phone use negatively impacts their mental well-being. With constant notifications, social media updates, and the pressure to stay connected, our smartphones can transform from tools of convenience into sources of significant stress. Furthermore, extended screen exposure contributes to digital eye strain, also known as computer vision syndrome, leading to issues like blurry vision, dry eyes, and headaches. While our devices provide endless information and entertainment, it's vital to unplug periodically and reconnect with our surroundings. Striking a balance between digital engagement and real-life interactions can safeguard our mental health and protect our eyesight. Did you know that icefish thrive in freezing waters? This remarkable creature, the Antarctic icefish, has an incredible adaptation that allows it to survive in some of Earth's most extreme conditions. Found in the icy depths of the Southern Ocean, these fish possess antifreeze proteins in their blood, which function like a biological shield against ice crystal formation. Imagine swimming in water so cold that most fish would freeze solid. Thanks to these special proteins, the icefish can flourish in temperatures that often dip below 2 degrees Celsius. Not only does this adaptation help them survive, but it also enables them to hunt and reproduce in their frigid habitat. Interestingly, Antarctic icefish are also unique because their blood is clear and lacks hemoglobin, the substance responsible for the red color in most fish. This gives them an advantage in buoyancy, allowing these fascinating fish to glide effortlessly through the cold waters. Next time you think of extreme environments, remember the Antarctic icefish and marvel at how evolution shapes life in the cold. Have you ever wondered why Switzerland fosters global peace? Switzerland has earned its reputation as a haven for diplomacy and neutrality, remaining untouched by conflict for over 2 centuries. This remarkable stance is intricately woven into the Swiss identity, marking the nation as a trusted venue for peaceful dialogue. Nestled at the crossroads of Europe, Switzerland hosts key organizations such as the International Red Cross and the World Health Organization. The International Red Cross, established in Geneva in 1863, embodies humanitarianism, providing essential aid to individuals during crises. This organization's efforts underscore Switzerland's commitment to support those in need, especially during times of war and natural disasters. Additionally, the World Health Organization conducts vital work in healthcare, making strides to combat global pandemics and enhance health services worldwide. Serving as the headquarters for these influential agencies allows Switzerland to foster continuous collaboration among nations. Thus, Switzerland is not merely about stunning landscapes and delicious chocolate. It embodies a steadfast dedication to peace and international cooperation. You won't believe this about medieval winemaking. In the Middle Ages, the tun was a crucial unit for measuring wine. This large cask could hold around 252 gallons, making it a vital vessel for producers and traders alike. Winemakers poured their skills into crafting flavors that delighted the palates of both kings and commoners, while merchants relied on tons to transport vast amounts of wine across Europe. With trade flourishing, the language of winemaking evolved, with terms from this era continuing to resonate in today's industry. For example, contemporary winemakers still discuss casks and barrels, highlighting ancient practices that shaped modern wine production. Although the tune may appear outdated now, its influence is still palpable, connecting centuries of tradition. The journey from those medieval tuns to the glass you enjoy today is a testament to the enduring legacy of winemaking. Each sip encapsulates rich history, innovation, and a story that stretches back through time. What else do you think has changed in winemaking since then? What if I told you about the world's oldest flute? This incredible instrument, a flute dating back around 35,000 years, was uncovered in a remote cave in Germany, capturing the imagination of musicians and historians alike. Crafted from the bone of a bird, this ancient flute reveals just how long humans have been weaving melodies into their lives. Picture our ancestors, not merely focused on survival, but also channeling their creativity through music. This remarkable find is part of a larger collection of prehistoric artifacts that give us a glimpse into the rich culture and artistic expression of early humans. They didn't simply make sounds from nature, they transformed materials into instruments that resonated with their emotions and experiences. Researchers believe that music may have significantly influenced social bonding among ancient groups, emphasizing humanity's innate desire to connect. So, the next time a song resonates with you, think about how deep the roots of music run in our shared history, echoing through time, uniting us in a powerful form of expression that has always been a part of what it means to be human. This might surprise you. Can your nose really detect 1 trillion smells? It's incredible, but the human nose can sniff out over 1 trillion different scents. This amazing feat is made possible by 400 unique olfactory receptors, each working together in fascinating combinations. Think of your nose as a complex and sensitive detective, always on the lookout for new and exciting aromas. This ability to detect such a vast range of scents isn't just for enjoyment. It plays a vital role in how we navigate our world. For example, the smell of freshly baked cookies can whisk us back to childhood, evoking warm and cherished memories. Conversely, being able to detect smoke or the scent of spoiled food helps us avoid dangerous situations. Every time we take a breath, our brain interprets these olfactory signals, forming connections with our emotions and past experiences. Whether it's the tempting aroma of your favorite dish or the instinctive urge to step away from something unpleasant, our sense of smell serves as a powerful guide, enriching our lives and keeping us safe. Can you imagine that seahorses let dads give birth? In the enchanting underwater world of seahorses, traditional roles flip dramatically, with males taking on the responsibility of pregnancy. After an elaborate courtship dance, the female seahorse deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, a unique incubation chamber located on his abdomen. Here, the male fertilizes the eggs and nurtures them for several weeks. He expertly regulates essential conditions like temperature, oxygen levels, and salinity, ensuring a safe environment for the developing embryos. This extraordinary process culminates in a labor-like event as the male contracts to release fully formed baby seahorses into the ocean. This remarkable phenomenon is the only confirmed case of true male pregnancy in the animal kingdom. Throughout history, various Asian cultures have regarded seahorses as symbols of protection and luck, likely inspired by their unconventional parenting. To this day, biologists delve into this fascinating adaptation, seeking to uncover new insights into reproductive biology and the immense diversity of life on Earth. In the captivating world of seahorses, fatherhood transforms into a profound commitment unlike any other. Believe it or not, snow keeps you warm. It may seem surprising that frozen water can protect you from the biting cold, but snow demonstrates its insulating prowess inside an igloo. Despite feeling icy to the touch, snow effectively traps air within its structure, making it an ideal insulator. When Inuit peoples skillfully carve blocks of compressed snow into dome shapes, these blocks create a network of air pockets that dramatically slow down heat loss. Even when the temperature plunges to a chilling 30 degrees C or colder outside, the interior of an igloo can rise to around 0 degrees C or above, thanks to the combination of body heat and a lit candle. While that's not warm by tropical standards, it makes a critical difference in survival situations. The science behind this phenomenon is elegantly simple. Air is a poor conductor of heat, and since snow is mostly composed of air, it acts like a protective shield against the cold. For centuries, the igloo has served as a vital shelter for those living in some of the harshest climates on Earth, showcasing the ingenuity of indigenous engineering, using only the resources available from nature. Hard to believe, but tooth enamel is extraordinary. Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the human body, forming a crucial shield over our teeth. This remarkable outer layer primarily consists of a mineral called hydroxyapatite, which provides teeth with exceptional strength and durability. Yet despite its toughness, enamel is vulnerable. it lacks living cells, meaning it cannot repair itself once damaged. When we indulge in sugary treats or acidic beverages, we unintentionally risk wearing away this protective layer. Protecting your enamel is essential for maintaining a healthy smile. Good dental habits, such as brushing with fluoride toothpaste, are vital in defending against decay. Additionally, choosing crunchy fruits and vegetables not only benefits your overall health, but also assists in naturally cleaning your teeth and stimulating saliva production, which helps neutralize damaging acids. Remember, while enamel may be robust, it can still become dulled through frequent exposure to harmful foods and drinks. Next time you sip a soda or enjoy a sweet snack, think about your enamel's hard work and show it the care it deserves. Believe it or not, flamingos flock to Aruba's beaches. Imagine stepping onto a sun-kissed shoreline where vibrant pink flamingos roam freely among sunbathers and beachgoers. Aruba, a stunning tropical paradise in the Caribbean, is known for its breathtaking landscapes, but Flamingo Beach offers a unique experience that captivates all who visit. Here, the charming flamingos mingle with tourists, allowing for unforgettable photo opportunities as they wade through the gentle waves. Unlike typical zoos or attractions, these elegant birds thrive in their natural habitat, showcasing their striking colors and playful personalities. While you lounge on the beach, the soothing sounds of the ocean accompany you, and the sight of flamingos splashing in the shallows adds a delightful twist to your day. After capturing a perfect selfie with these iconic birds, you can dive into the crystalline waters, snorkel among vibrant marine life, or sip on a tropical drink as the sun sets on the horizon. Flamingo Beach is not just a destination, it's a mesmerizing blend of nature, relaxation, and adventure that should be on every traveler's itinerary. Did you know that stars outnumber beach grains? Prepare to be amazed by the universe's star count. Estimates suggest there are roughly 1 septillion stars in the universe. That's a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To grasp this enormous number, consider that the Milky Way galaxy contains between 100 and 400 billion stars, making our galaxy just one of possibly trillions scattered throughout the vast cosmos. If you ever find yourself gazing at a beach and counting the grains of sand, imagine multiplying that staggering total by an incomprehensible factor. Each star in the universe potentially has its own solar system, giving rise to the tantalizing possibility of life on other worlds. While our eyes may only catch a glimpse of a fraction of these celestial bodies on a clear night, the reality is that the universe is a magnificent expanse filled with more stars than we can truly fathom. So next time you lie back and stargaze, remember you are immersed in a spectacular cosmos, rich with mysteries waiting to be uncovered. You might be shocked to learn that all gold fits in 3 pools. Despite its glittering significance in our culture and economy, gold is incredibly rare. In fact, every ounce ever mined by humanity totals around 187,000 metric tons, enough to fill just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This remarkable compactness originates from the unique properties of gold. It resists corrosion, is malleable, and possesses an irresistible luster that has captivated civilizations for thousands of years. Ancient Egyptians worshipped it, believing it to embody the divine, while the Inca regarded it as the sweat of the sun. Today, much of the gold resides in the vaults of central banks, adorning fine jewelry or used in advanced electronics, making it both valuable and versatile. This small physical volume, compared to its immense cultural and economic value, emphasizes a vital lesson. Rarity drives worth. Gold is a tangible reminder that our most coveted treasures can often fit within remarkably snug confines, illuminating the notion that the most profound riches are not always abundantly available. Scientists recently discovered that Diet Coke floats. You might be surprised to learn that this common soft drink has a unique behavior in water compared to its regular counterpart. Diet Coke stays buoyant, while a can of regular Coke sinks. The reason behind this intriguing phenomenon lies in the concept of density, which compares the mass of an object to its volume. Regular Coke is loaded with sugar, contributing to its higher density, which exceeds that of water. When you drop a can of regular Coke into a pool or bucket, its weight pulls it down, causing it to submerge. On the other hand, Diet Coke is sweetened with artificial sweeteners, like aspartame, that are significantly lighter than sugar. This difference reduces the overall density of Diet Coke, allowing it to float on the surface. This simple yet captivating distinction not only serves as a fun science experiment for your next gathering, but it also highlights the amazing impact that small ingredient changes can have. So gather your friends, fill a container with water, and conduct your own floating experiment to uncover the secrets of density for yourselves. Most people don't know this, but the Mona Lisa was hidden. During World War II, as Nazi forces looted Europe's cultural treasures, a group of dedicated experts known as the Monuments Men raced against time to save invaluable artworks. One of their most remarkable discoveries occurred in 1945, deep within the Alto Se salt mine in the Austrian Alps, where the Mona Lisa had been safely stored. This hidden sanctuary, with its remarkably stable climate, preserved Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece far better than any museum could. Shielded from bombs, looters, and the ravages of time, the Mona Lisa remained undamaged, embodying not just artistic brilliance, but also the resilience of culture itself. The daring efforts of the Monuments Men went beyond saving a painting. They helped safeguard our shared human heritage in a time of unprecedented chaos. When the Mona Lisa returned to the world stage, she represented much more than just a beautiful smile. She became a powerful symbol of the enduring fight to protect beauty and history against destruction. Isn't it fascinating how art can survive against all odds? You won't believe this about Venus. Did you know that despite being the second planet from the Sun, Venus is actually the hottest planet in our entire solar system? With average surface temperatures soaring around 460 degrees Celsius, or 860 degrees Fahrenheit, Venus is a severe inferno. This extreme heat isn't caused by its distance from the Sun. Rather, it stems from an incredibly thick atmosphere composed mainly of carbon dioxide, along with clouds of sulfuric acid. Picture being trapped in a vast greenhouse, where heat enters freely but struggles to escape, and that perfectly illustrates what happens on Venus. This runaway greenhouse effect results in air pressure approximately 92 times greater than that on Earth, akin to being deep underwater. Such extreme conditions mean that temperatures can even melt lead, making Venus a nightmarish realm where even the most durable spacecraft can only endure for brief periods. So while it may dazzle us in the night sky, Venus is far from welcoming, turning it into a hot topic for scientists eager to learn more about our intriguing cosmic neighbors. Is it really true that dragons dance at New Year? The dragon dance is one of the most captivating traditions during the Chinese New Year festivities, bringing communities together in vibrant celebration. This mesmerizing performance involves a skilled team of dancers maneuvering under a long, colorful cloth dragon, creating a breathtaking display that undulates and twists gracefully through the streets. However, the dragon dance is not just about impressive choreography. It is rich with symbolism. In Chinese culture, the dragon is a revered creature, often viewed as a symbol of good luck and prosperity. By performing this dance, communities aim to scare away evil spirits and invite fortune for the upcoming year. Every movement of the dragon mimics the fluidity of water, representing strength and power, while the thundering drums provide an exhilarating soundtrack that enhances the excitement. Spectators are often spellbound as the dragon weaves through crowds, complemented by participants in vibrant costumes and an atmosphere filled with fireworks and festive music. This joyful spectacle not only honors centuries-old traditions, but also fosters a sense of community and a hopeful embrace of the prosperity that the new year can bring. Is it really true that the internet began in 1974? The term internet first emerged in this pivotal year, marking the birth of a revolutionary concept, a global network of computers. In the early 1970s, technology was on the brink of something extraordinary, as pioneers like Vint Cerf and Robert Kahn experimented with ways for computers to communicate seamlessly. Before this, the idea of interconnected machines wasn't new. However, coining the term Internet crystallized a vision of instantaneous information exchange worldwide. Imagine a time when social media, streaming services, and online shopping were merely figments of imagination. The invention unleashed a torrent of innovation, leading to infrastructure that connected millions. Gradually, email, websites, and social networks emerged, transforming our everyday lives and fundamentally altering how we share knowledge. Today, we navigate a world where the internet shapes our reality, providing access to information at our fingertips. Thank those early visionaries. Without their groundwork, our fast-paced, connected existence might look very different. You won't believe this about a headless chicken. In 1945, an extraordinary chicken named Mike became famous for his unbelievable story of survival. After a farmer in Colorado accidentally beheaded Mike with an axe, an incredible twist of fate allowed him to live on. The blade missed his jugular vein, preserving part of his brainstem and enabling him to function without a head. Remarkably, Mike continued to eat and drink. His owner, Lloyd Olson, discovered he could feed him soft foods like corn and milk simply by dropping them into his mouth. This unusual situation captured the public's imagination, leading to a traveling show that showcased the headless wonder across the country. People flocked to see Mike, marveling at this strange case of resilience and survival. His odd journey highlights fascinating biological wonders and reminds us of the unexpected surprises life can present. Today, Mike's tale remains a quirky piece of agricultural folklore, illustrating how remarkable life can be, even under the most improbable circumstances. What do you think about this incredible story? Guess what really drives currency value today? The Kuwaiti dinar reigns supreme as the most valuable currency in the world. With a remarkable exchange rate of approximately 330 USD for a single dinar, its strength largely stems from Kuwait's thriving oil export industry. Home to some of the largest oil reserves globally, Kuwait has built a robust economy that enjoys significant revenue from oil sales. This wealth supports a strong currency, making the dinar a formidable player in international finance. What's fascinating is how Kuwait has meticulously crafted its financial policies to maintain low inflation and a stable currency. In contrast to many currencies that suffer from volatility due to economic challenges and political turmoil, the dinar consistently holds its value, offering impressive purchasing power. For travelers, this means that if you carry Kuwaiti dinars, you enjoy more bang for your buck compared to other currencies. So, whether you're thinking about visiting the nation or just curious about the dynamics of global finance, taking note of the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar is definitely worth your time. Surprisingly, it's a fact that, did you know New Zealand has more sheep than people? It turns out there's more to this fascinating country than just its breathtaking landscapes and friendly locals. With a staggering sheep population that outnumbers humans by about 6 to 1, New Zealand is home to around 29 million sheep alongside a population of just under 5 million people. This remarkable ratio dates back to the 19th century, when sheep farming emerged as a cornerstone of New Zealand's economy and culture. The country's rolling green hills and temperate climate create the perfect environment for sheep to thrive, allowing them to graze in picturesque settings from South Island farms to vibrant pastures. Not only is lamb and wool production vital to New Zealand's agricultural exports, but the country is also one of the leading exporters of lamb globally. Moreover, sheep have woven themselves into the fabric of New Zealand's identity, featuring prominently in local art, folklore, and humor. So the next time you admire New Zealand's stunning scenery, remember that these fluffy inhabitants play an integral role in the nation's charm. Here's a wild fact about penguins and their colonies. You might envision lone penguins navigating icy terrain, but in reality, they are incredibly social animals that thrive in bustling colonies. These gatherings can include thousands of penguins, especially during the breeding season, and there's a strategic reason behind it. Penguins come together primarily for safety in numbers. By huddling closely, they conserve warmth against the frigid winds of their Antarctic homes, while also providing protection from potential predators like seals and birds of prey. Picture this lively scene, a sea of black and white feathers, all packed together for warmth and vigilance. The benefits extend beyond mere survival. These colonies significantly enhance breeding success as well. With many eyes scanning the skies and waters, parent penguins feel more secure when caring for their chicks. Raising a penguin chick is a demanding task, requiring parents to find food, and shield their young from dangers. By banding together, penguins form a supportive network that helps ensure the survival of their offspring. So, when you spot a group of penguins, know they're not just socializing, they're collaborating to thrive in a harsh environment. Here's a wild fact about Yugoslavia's rich history. For nearly a century, from the end of World War I until the early 1990s, the fascinating nation of Yugoslavia brought together a mix of cultures, languages, and traditions. Comprised of 6 diverse republics, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Macedonia, Serbia, and Montenegro, Yugoslavia was truly a melting pot where distinct ethnic groups coexisted, creating a rich tapestry of history and art. The formation of this united state followed the disintegration of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, aiming to promote peace and collaboration among various nationalities. While it thrived for decades, Yugoslavia confronted significant challenges in the late 20th century, as rising nationalism and economic instability ignited tensions among its republics. This turmoil escalated into a series of conflicts, ultimately leading to the country's breakup in the early 1990s and the independence of its republics. Today, the legacy of Yugoslavia is vibrant, resonating in the memories of its people and in the cultural heritage that continues to shape the region. Understanding this complex history emphasizes the vital importance of unity and cooperation among diverse communities.